Okay. Another module Devansh is explaining is about the statistics part. Okay, go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. So we know all about the chapter statistics. There are three main values: mean, median, and mode. So here I have imported statistic first, the module name. Then I have provided a sequence as you get in a maths question to find the mean, median, and mode of the data provided above. Okay, so it will give us, this is also 15 decimal value. Mean is 30.5833333332, and median for the given value would be 9, and mode is 5. Anybody who can tell why both of these were in float and this was an integer? Anyone who can tell me this? That these two values were in float, but the third value, which is the mode, is in integer. Anyone? Rhythm, Ayati, Arshot, Kanika, Udantika. Gungun Tyagi. Anyone? Let me tell you. So we have a formula for calculating mean and median, which includes dividing. So when in the Python, when we get divide, when the computer divides anything, so it prints it in float. As you can see, it is 9.0. So when it divides, it tell you also that I have divided the values. So I am printing it in point or float value. But mode, we know, everyone knows that mode is the most repeated value in the sequence. So it is in an integer. Okay. Is everyone clear?
Yes.
So our next topic, and the topic which will be used Python, is NumPy. So this is NumPy is a, you can say, a developed list. So you can take a list x equals to 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 5, then you can make it a numpy array. So the functions of numpy will only work in numpy array. The what you can say, when the list is a numpy array, if we did not convert into numpy array, some functions will not work. Okay. So as you can see, let me convert into array. As you can see, I
NumPy,
converted.
NumPy is the short form of numerical Python. What does it stand for? It stands for numerical Python. Basically, when we want to do complex numerical calculations and data analysis, NumPy is used. There are three domains of AI. All of you have learned that. What are the three domains?
Ma'am,
What
can you
are the
please
three?
repeat your question?
I'm
What are
saying
the
that what
three domains of Python?
three domains of AI?
Yeah, vertical.
Computer vision, NLP, data.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, computer vision, NLP, and data science. So when we talk of data science domain, it deals with doing complex numerical calculations. And for that, we need programming. We need this NumPy library.
Now this NumPy library is a short form of numerical Python. Basically, all the functions which are there in NumPy, they are based on numerical values. They are not based on string values. Okay, so we can work on integers, we can work on floats, we can work on complex values, but we cannot work on strings using NumPy. So NumPy is purely for numerical calculations. When we want to do data analytics, when we want to do data science projects, in that we must know the functioning of NumPy library. NumPy library में कौन से functions हैं, NumPy library के कौन से functions का हम कैसे use करते हैं data science project में. और NumPy library के साथ एक और library use होती है pandas. तो जब हम अपना 10th class का project करेंगे उसके अंदर भी हम pandas और NumPy का use करेंगे. तो जो भी हमने अभी AI project cycle में सीखा था, that we acquire data using data acquisition, and then we do the uh, data exploration and then modeling. तो ये सारे steps हमारे इन libraries के through accomplish होंगे. तो हम ये क्यों पढ़ रहे हैं? क्योंकि जो हमारा data science का जो काम है, जो भी प्रोसेसिंग है, जो डेटा पे हमने प्रोसेसिंग करनी है, वो सारे फंक्शंस हमारे इन लाइब्रेरीज के अंदर होते हैं. So that one of the very important libraries is the NumPy library. Okay. And in that, the data is stored in the form of an array. So array is that format in which your data is stored. It is similar to lists. So list is another data type, but still in NumPy, list can be compared as an array in NumPy. Right? Okay, you can proceed further, Devansh.
So as we print a particular index value in list, we can also do it in this NumPy. So we'll print bracket the name of the NP array, then square brackets we will add the index. So anyone who can tell me what will it print first?
Like I told you that in lists, you all are aware about the indexes. Same way in arrays also it is the same way of indexing, right? Always remember that indexes start from 0.
So
Okay.
1 would be assigned to 0 index value, 2 would be assigned to 1 index value, as 3 would be assigned
3
as
is
2.
present at index number 2, right? All of you remember the
Yes,
indexing?
ma'am.
Okay.
And then next
Yes,
it
ma'am.
will add the values at index 3 and index 4. So it will give 4 plus 5, which is 9. And we can print the arrays as 1 is to 5, which means it will start from the first index and will print till fourth index. So it will start
This
from here.
method is called list
Slicing.
slicing method. So same slicing method works in arrays also. The
Yes,
same
ma'am,
way.
list. And this also with this will work.
Ma'am?
This means it will, yes, and when you are saying
Yes. If it it's looking so similar like list, so is what's the difference between the two?
okay, so the which you can say a simple difference is we cannot let me show you. Okay. We cannot add two lists together. If we need to calculate a BMI, let me take example. Okay, if we need to calculate a BMI, first we will make height. Okay. Array.
We firstly see the difference in the output. Can you see that? When you print a list, it will always print 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you see the comma when you print the NP array?
No, ma'am.
So this itself tells you a difference in how the list is interpreted and how an array is interpreted, right? There is no comma separator in between. The elements
Yes,
of
ma'am.
an
Thank you.
moreover numpy arrays पे हम एक collective processing कर सकते हैं taking corresponding elements from each array. Collective हम काम कर सकते हैं बहुत सारे elements पे. So if I have a bulk data of let us suppose 1000 employees in my organization and I want to analyze it, I can use it in bulk together in one single function. लेकिन जब हम एक लिस्ट पे काम करते हैं तो हमें लूप लगाकर हर एक एलिमेंट पे उसको इंडेक्स से एक्सेस करके उस पे सेपरेटली आपको प्रोसेसिंग करनी पड़ती है. लेकिन numpy because it is specially made to work on bulk data which is in a numerical form, तो इसके लिए अंदर ऐसे इतने स्ट्रॉन्ग फंक्शंस क्रिएटेड हैं जिसपे हम डायरेक्टली वर्क करते हैं. अब आप यहाँ पर ध्यान से देखो, यहाँ पर आप ध्यान से देखो क्या कोई फॉर लूप लगा? आपके एरे में दो एलिमेंट्स हैं हाइट एरे में और दो एलिमेंट्स हैं वेट एरे में. क्या यहाँ पर आपने लूप लगाया? नहीं. आपने पूरा का पूरा एरे उठाया एक बार में और आपने पूरे के पूरे एरे के हर एक एलिमेंट पे प्रोसेसिंग कर दी विदाउट पुटिंग अ लूप. So this is the strength of a NumPy array, where you do not have to put a loop, but you can do processing on each and every element correspondingly from the arrays, right? And you will get in return the BMI array. BMI का एक कॉमन फंक्शन है कि आप वेट को डिवाइड करते हो हाइट स्क्वायर से, राइट? तो ये काम अगर आप एक लिस्ट पे करते तो आपको क्या करना पड़ता? चेक करो बेटा, कुछ गड़बड़ है. आपने
Yes.
एरे को राउंड ब्रैकेट नहीं लगाया. एरे एक फंक्शन है ना, आपको राउंड ब्रैकेट लगाओ और उसके अंदर लिस्ट लिखो. लिस्ट लिस्ट तो लिखोगे. हाँ, तो दिस लिस्ट इज कन्वर्टेड इनटू एरे विद द हेल्प ऑफ डॉट एरे फंक्शन. तो अब हाइट और वेट जो बन गया है वो आपका एक एरे क्रिएट हो गया. और जो आपने बीएमआई कैलकुलेशन करी है वो आपकी दोनों पे कॉमनली हो रही है. अब आपका देखो प्रोसेसिंग कितनी फास्ट है बिकॉज दिस इज डन फॉर न्यूमेरिकल कैलकुलेशंस. अब लेट अस सपोज आप एक सर्वे कर रहे हो, यू आर अ स्टूडेंट ऑफ बायोलॉजी, ठीक है? आपको अपने सेमेस्टर प्रोजेक्ट में एक सर्वे करना है. यू आर स्टडिंग द बीएमआई ऑफ अ पर्टिकुलर ग्रुप ऑफ पीपल वेयर यू हैव टेकन द डेटा ऑफ लेट अस सपोज योर इंस्टीट्यूट विच हैज 2000 स्टूडेंट्स, ठीक है? अब अगर आप एक लिस्ट में ये डेटा डालोगे तो आपको एक फॉर लूप लगाना पड़ेगा जो 2000 टाइम्स रन करेगा. लेकिन एक न्यूमेरिकल पाइथन का एरे बनाओगे तो एक एक्सप्रेशन में ही वो सारा
One,
का सारा डेटा
one.
इन वन सिंगल
As you
स्टेटमेंट
can
आप
see,
एज अ
that
होल
is
उसको उठा के
the first
BMI.
person's BMI is 22 and the second person BMI is 27.
आपको
So
समझ आया डिफरेंस लिस्ट और एरे में?
Yes, ma'am.
तो इट गिव्स यू अ लॉट ऑफ फीचर्स टू डू बल्क डेटा प्रोसेसिंग. You do not have to put loops like you used to do it in lists. आप डायरेक्टली
and
पूरा
Ma'am,
एरे उठाते.
array is kind of a shortcut.
Yes, it is a shortcut. It is specially designed to do the bulk data processing tasks. Okay, तो आपको पूरा का पूरा डेटा एक बार में आप एक स्टेटमेंट से प्रोसेस कर सकते हो and you do not have to put the loop. आप numerical Python itself is doing it everything in the background and it is giving you that support. Okay,
okay. So this was a single array. We can say it was single list which we converted into array. So this was a 1D array. So next is 2D array. So there are two lists as you can see, list 1 and list 2. So the same we can do with this, but when we do this 2D array slicing, first we need to give the computer the which index of array okay, which index of array will it work on. So here we as printed, here we wrote as round bracket 2. So it knows in this particular list, it needs to find the second index of the. Okay. So, but in this, he is confused that should he go in this one on this one. So first we will declare 0, comma 2. So this means this is the 0th index. This contains this list or this array, and the first index contains this array. So as we provided 0, comma 2, so it will first go in this list, then go in the second index. Similar 1, comma 2. So now it knows he has to go in this list and then the second index. Okay, are these two clear to everyone? Please tell.
Yes. Yeah, can I ask a question?
Yes.
Like in the first part, it says 0, 2. So 0 indicates the first list, right? तो हम
Yes.
जो second है वो भी हमें first list का ही निकालना है ना? Like the
हाँ जी
second number.
बिल्कुल सही बिल्कुल सही
Yes.
Okay,
तो
ma'am.
फर्स्ट लिस्ट में जो सेकंड इंडेक्स पे रखा है दैट इज 3
3. So it will print 3. And in this particular case, it will print 8.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you, Bhaiya.
In this, if we wanted to print,
Kanika, you also had it out?
No, ma'am.
okay, so now if you want to print from index 1 to index 4 all the values of the particular list in the given array. So first we'll define the list 0, comma, then 1 is to 4, which will from here to here. Same in it. First we'll define the list which is 1, so it will go here and then print all these values. As you can see, it will print. Oh, one more thing. Yes. So it prints one value, one index less than. Okay, so let me explain you like this. First it printed the first index, second index, and third index. As for loop, when we provide 1, comma 5, so it runs till 4 only. So in this case also, when we provided 1 to 4, it will only print index value 1, 2, and 3. It will not print the index value 4. If we want the index value 4, we need to change it to 5. Now if I change it to 5, it will print 2, comma 3, comma 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is the slicing of 2D arrays. Okay, so now next is 3D arrays. So as you can see in 2D arrays, this is a list, comma, second list, and these are in two brackets. These are in round square brackets. So here also, list number 1, list number 2, and this is the 0th index. Okay, is this clear? List number 2, list number 1, list number 2, and this is the 0th index. First index. Then this is a whole list which we need to convert into array. Then it converts into arrays. Okay. So now if you want to print 2, so we will use this. Okay. So first 0, just the first 0 in the print command take us to this list first. Okay, the second 0 take us to this list, and the 1 take us to 2. Is this clear to everyone? Please tell.
Yes.
Similarly, 0, comma 1, comma 1, 5. 1, which means it will now go in this particular 2D array. So in 2D arrays, there were two 1D arrays, and in 3D arrays, there are two 2D arrays. It is a bit difficulty to for you to understand, but it is simple topic. Okay. So here we want one. So we will go in the second list, second 2D array, then in the first array, and then the first index. So let me check. 2, 5, 8, 11. So 2 from here, 5 from here, 8 from here, and 11 from here. These are the three types of arrays: 1D array, 2D array, and 3D array. Any doubts in this 1D array, 2D array, and 3D array? Any doubts?
No.
So the next function is copy. Okay. First, we'll declare a C equals to NP array, a list 1, 2, 3, 4. So now it is a array. Then we write S equals to C dot copy. So now the S variable contains this array. Okay. Then we added C. The value at C 0th index equals to 42. So it will add 42 here before 1. Then we will print C, then we will print S. So as before adding this value, we copied the list. So there will be no change in the copied list. Okay, so when I print C, I will get 42, 1, 42, 1, 2, 3, 4. When I will print S, it will give us 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a copy function, as you can see. Sorry, I was wrong. It will change the 0th index. It will replace 1. I added, it will add 1. It will replace like this. Okay, so it will replace 1 with 42. As you can see, the first list is 42, 2, 3, 4. The copied list is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And the second is view. The main difference between copy and view is when we view it. So when we print the viewed list, it will print the latest list. It will not like copy. It printed the old version of the list. But in view function, it will print the latest function of the list. As you can see, 31, 2, 3, 4, 31, 2, 3, 4. Okay, is this clear to everyone? Copy and view function.
Yes.
Now the function is shape. So it tells the shape of the array. Let me explain you. So when I printed, it gives 2, 5. So 2, 5 means it has two arrays, the array 1, array 2, and both the arrays have 5 values in it. Is this clear? This is a very simple, it should be clear earlier. 2, 5 means it has two arrays and the both arrays have 5 values. So this was shape. Then we will go to the next is reshape. So I give a array 1, 2, till 10. So it has 10 values. Then I will take a new variable and write a dot reshape brackets 2, 5. So what does 2, 5 means? It will convert the whole array into two arrays with 5 values in each array. If I wrote 2, 6, it will show error because there are only 10 values, so it cannot divide 10 values into two groups having 6 values each. Okay, so when I will print new, as you can see, it made two arrays first array is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the second array is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is this clear? Any doubts in shape and reshape?
Nope.
If you have any doubts, please tell. Okay, then the second last is join two arrays. So these are 1D arrays which will join. As you can see, it will print 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is the opposite of reshape or split function which we will do. So is this clear that it concentrates the both arrays and it will print 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So
Yes, clear.
It is something like list.extend. एक
yes,
लिस्ट के एंड में
Yes,
आप
ma'am.
दूसरी लिस्ट के एलिमेंट्स को ऐड कर देते हो, ठीक है ना? तो इट इज समथिंग लाइक दैट. एक एरे के एंड में आप दूसरे एरे के एलिमेंट्स को अटैच कर रहे हो. सो कंकैटेनेशन मींस बेसिकली जॉइनिंग. स्ट्रिंग्स में भी कंकैटेनेशन होता है. सो लाइक इफ इट इज pine plus apple, it becomes pineapple. So concatenation with the plus operator, it we can do. Similarly here, np.concatenate, it is to join the two arrays into one single array.
okay. So when it comes to 2D arrays, so it will make two arrays. The first would be 1, 2, 5, 6 because we have added axis equals to 1. Okay. So in this axis they will be added 1, comma 2 this would become 1, 2, 5, 6 and the other array will become 3, 4, 7. As you can see 1, 2, 5, 6, 3, 4, 7. Okay. So the next is split. Anyone who can tell me how will this function work? So as you can see, it will take A, which is an array, and will divide it into 5 equal arrays, equal in terms of the values. Okay, so there are 10 values, so it will make 5 arrays with 2 values each. As you can see, it will print like this: array bracket round bracket 1 comma 2, array 3 comma 4, array 5 comma 6, array 7 comma 8, array 9 comma 10. Okay, and similar way, so this is a 2D array. So it will which have 6 arrays in it. So b comma 3 means it will distribute like this: 1 comma 2, 3 comma 4, 5 comma 6, 7 comma 8, 9 comma 10, 11 comma 12. Okay, is this clear to everyone?
Yes.
Any difficulty in today's class? Anyone wants me to re-explain this?
No.
Today's project is that you have to use random library to simulate lottery system where there are 1000 lottery tickets being sold and you have to select 3 winners.
Is it clear to everyone?
Can you repeat once? Use random module.
Using random module, simulate computerized lottery system to find out 3 lucky winners out of 1000 lottery tickets sold. Now, assumption here is that all these 1000 lottery tickets are ranging from a specific number continuously till the last 1000 ticket. So if the ticket numbers are starting from, let us suppose 2000, so the last ticket number will be 3000, right? Okay. Have you all followed?
Yes, ma'am.
So 3 random winners you have to generate from the 1000 lottery tickets that you have sold in the pair.
I have also posted in chat so everyone can.
And this particular resource will always be available for you to refer. So how to call the random module function, which function will be used, you can refer to the resource material, the example which is already given in the code above. Okay.
I will share this file also. The files. Thank you for attending today's class. Bye everyone.